We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. And he got the whip, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. And Woods is subbed in for Bullock. And he knocks down the first one.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bridges. First quarter, just over a minute played. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Doncic outside. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bridges. There's a screen. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Wood grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Outside for Irving. It's deflected.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Dinwiddie outside. The 3 is up. Wood grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Knocked loose. Doncic passes to Irving. Wing shot on the way. Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
McGee against Bridges. 4-3. Hauled in by McGee. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Now here's Bridges. There's the triple. to Claxton. Launches it. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Mavericks trailing, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Now here's McGee. Back to Doncic. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And it's Doncic missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Doncic passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Bridges. Johnson passes to Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Bridges. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Claxton. Second chance shot. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to McGee. Bridges with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Claxton. And he banks in the layup.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 13. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Back to Finney Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Wood, a screen on Johnson. Fades away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
2 points. That one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here's Doncic outside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Bridges. 13 points in the game. Down low. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition. Hardaway, a good look. Another one falls for Dallas.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Dinwiddie with it. Green picks him up. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From downtown. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Bertans checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Green.
For your Mavericks, Davis Bertans. Kyrie Irving.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And here's Doncic outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Selfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Doncic's shot is good.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Seth Curry. Ben Simmons.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Yuta Watanabe out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And here's Curry for three. Got a piece of it. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The three from Curry sinks the tray. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you got to be conscious of Curry's whereabouts in these situations now, because he loves the back-at-you triple.
To the paint. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question. And, you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together, so the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
And now the Nets on the break. He launches a three. Curry, no good. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Releases from 15. And the shot's good by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Back to Simmons. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Simmons inside. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And stolen by Simmons.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
McGee's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Harris with it, and it's McGee picking him up for the lead. Pass to Watanabe. Takes the three. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Green's checked in for Hardaway. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Curry. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Watanabe. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Claxton, Mavericks with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Bertans for three. Curry with a steal. From outside the arc, he buries it from three. Curry's got 6.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
It's Bullock on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Baseline try. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by McGee.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Screen by Claxton. The 3 from Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Pass to McGee. Outside Irving. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
For your defense, crew. All right, guys, let's give a big hand for your defense, crew. The Nets ball.
Wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Reggie Bullock is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Irving, the pass to McGee. Bertans for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. The 3 from Curry. Watanabe's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 4.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Bertans. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Bullock. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And they're able to recover. Looking to end the run. Here's Wood. Outside for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Doncic outside. Irving against Curry. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
To the inside. Here's Powell. Blocked! Here's Watanabe. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
And now it's an 11-point Nets lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Finney Smith's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Irving with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Now Bridges. And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic outside. Left side Irving. The 3 is up. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Second team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. Beyond the arc. And the Nets miss again. Back to Simmons. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
From about 16, Doncic, no good. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
Let's go with a 3. Finney Smith's shot is off. Here's Dallas now. It's a 13-point game. Irving for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Finney Smith. Can't connect. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're...
interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. No good there off the double clutch. Doncic against Booker, and that one's good. Doncic.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Paul passes to Okogie. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around, and here's Booker from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
KD drives in. McGee with the block. Here's Irving, takes it inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
McGee sets the pick for Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
And there's the pass to Okogie. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fades. Here's Okogie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic. And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ayton. And here's KD for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks trail. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Fires from the wing. And it's Durant with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
The three. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
McGee, the pass to Doncic. Back to Wood. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Here's Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Paul's got 6.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now Doncic following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
McGee with the block. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Doncic looking it over. Green, the pass to Doncic. From deep, Wood gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wood's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And here are the Suns now. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's KD. And the Suns miss again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And finished off by KD.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Here's Doncic. He's got 13. Dallas, no good that time either. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mavericks leading by 5. Green left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Heating foul. Chris Paul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Reggie Bullock's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap, Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Irving following the basket by Chris Paul. Irving with it, guarded now by Durant. They get it back to the wing right side. McGee finds Wood. The three-pointer no good. Suns trail by 9. Here's Booker. Pass to KD. Little turnaround. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. No dice from the high post. And here's McGee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Wood outside. Rebound by Okogie. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Paul, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the three.
Irving kicks to McGee. Back to Irving. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Irving's got 6 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Paul goes in. Outside for KD. Passes to Okogie. Paul outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, the IQ is just at the top of the NBA game. Chris Paul so smart at getting to his spots.
Here's Irving. McGee in the corner. There's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul finds Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. All right, David, thank you.
Put your hands together for the Milwaukee.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet, also Terrence Russell. TJ Warren out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley into the 4-man position. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Lob pass to Warren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, this is what TJ Warren does best. This guy is a strong offensive player with a good feel for when to take shots.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Count the basket. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Here's Shamet. Takes it off the glass. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And stolen by Biombo. And here they come. Both loose. Mavericks leading by 4. Bullock passes to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Powell kicks to Irving. Powell, that's good.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Driving to the basket. Biombo, the pass to Baisley. Good ball movement here by the Suns. For 3, Ross. Pass to Baisley. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Doncic is checked in for Irving. Count it. Good.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
Shamet. They shoot again. Here's Biombo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Mavericks leading by 7. He kicks it to Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
No good from outside.
2 minutes.
Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Warren, the pass to Biombo. To the paint. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. And good that time.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Doncic left side. For 3, Bullock. They grab their own miss. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Green's got his second basket of the night.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Ross with a wide open look. The kick out to Warren. Over to the wing. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bertans passes to Doncic. Bertans sets the pick for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Back to Shamet. And the pass to Ross. Now Shamet. Pass to Baisley. The kick out to Warren. Good on the 3-point shot. Warren's got 5 now.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
And finished off by Bertans.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
In the corner, Shamet with it. Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Green deflects the pass from 18 feet away, and another basket for Dallas.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Here's Baisley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baisley's got his first basket.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Powell. Travis Berton's out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green in at the 2.
Well, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
For 3, Bullock. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by KD. No good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul for 3. They get it again. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Driving the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Got that one up quick. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score it.
Now, Doncic following Durant's 3-point attempt. Over Booker. Bertans finds Green. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Bertans. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Green. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Clock at 4. Over Irving. Paul's shot is off. Dallas leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining to the game.
Right side Irving. He dishes it to McGee. Doncic outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 27.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
There's Okogie. Good on the triple.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
And that's the unselfishness. It's all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Durant with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Ball's knocked loose.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Second team foul.
That's the first that stretches their lead to 8.
Now, Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Now here's Irving. Offensive rebound. Wood kicks to Irving. Second chance effort. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. For three, Booker. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The three for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining. The fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
First one falls for him.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
The defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
The three ball. Nets keep it alive. Here's Claxton. Oh, denied by Durant. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And it's Vinsanity himself, Vince Carter, in the building tonight.
And talk about a spectacular career. Really helped launch basketball in Toronto and the entire country of Canada. And, of course, elevated the Nets as well in his 5 years with this team.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. To the left wing from behind the arc. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. It's tipped. Here's Claxton. Another shot with 1 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Paul against Johnson. Outside Durant. Here's Okogie. Now Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
He does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble is paying off.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Claxton's got 9.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Okogie. Hits a three-pointer.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Tries again. Here's Claxton. Banked it in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Brooklyn with the ball. Coming off a Suns make to the paint. Pass to Claxton. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Stolen by Bridges. Fires the 3. Here's Claxton. 11 points in the game. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him Gotta learn your lesson.
And they'll get another chance. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. And Phoenix has possession. Trailing by 2. Durant. And too long on the shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Claxton. And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Stolen by Bridges. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup is good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Durant. Tipped. He gets it off. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. The kick out to Simmons. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Simmons with a screen on Paul. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Nets keep it alive. From deep, Johnson. First shot won't go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
The 3, Durant. On target from range. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Outside for Booker. Here's Okogie, covered by Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in, and that one misses. Hey, we see plenty of 3-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. Pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. That one misses for Curry.
Seth Curry at the line 1 time.
1:44 left to play in the half.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Steps back. Here's Paul. Curry with the block. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
Defensive foul.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Second personal.
Free throw good. Simmons. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. It's Durant with a drive. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Shoots over Curry. Off the left rim and out.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Paul against Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Booker. There's the drive. And stolen by Bridges. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, deflected. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. Right side Simmons. There's the screen by Johnson. Out to the right wing. For 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Johnson. And it's Curry in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Here's Booker. Connects on the open jumper. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Simmons with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Okogie on the wing. Outside Durant. Fades. On the wing, Durant. Over Harris. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 11 points.
Deadly. From every spot on the court, Durant is both prolific and relentless.
Curry against Paul. Pass to Claxton. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Paul. Ayton with it. Durant inside. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And the Nets, another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Booker going inside. Rebound Brooklyn.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Pass to Harris. And here's Curry for three. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Durant. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now. Simmons with a screen on Paul. Here's Curry. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Okogie's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney Smith comes in for Johnson. Minute 32 left in the third. Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Harris on the wing. Pass to Watanabe. Back to Harris. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Biyombo.
Brooklyn foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Biyombo. Oh, a clear look for Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Here's Shamet. It's Ross on the wing. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a good look from Bazley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Harris on the wing, guarded by Ross. Screened by Claxton. For 3, here's Harris. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets, up 19. Don't go any...
Your Nets, Nets team.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Brooklyn's shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Darius Bazley, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. And the Nets lead by 21.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
They get the rebound. The 3 is up. Here's Claxton, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Shamet. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Warren. The drive by Ross. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
And the basket by Bridges.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Simmons is checked in for Finney Smith. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Shamet. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Bridges. Warren against Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
From 18 feet away. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. It's Shamet on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney Smith comes in for Johnson, and it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Simmons, the pass to Curry.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Here's Claxton. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix grabs the miss. The kick to Durant. Pass to Aiden. Okogie on the wing. Simmons defending. Paul against Curry. And Paul gets it to go.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Simmons with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Aiden, a screen on Curry. Okogie on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Inside. 3-pointer, Bridges. And Aiden pulls it down. Here's Okogie. Simmons defending. Pass to Aiden. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Curry from deep 3-point land. Curry with another miss. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Green is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in a... the one. Irving's shot is good.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here is McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First personal foul.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. The shot's good from McGee.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
And Green puts up a deep three, unloads, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Green.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Bridges passes to Claxton. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. And he drives in. It's blocked. Dinwiddie outside. For three, Bridges. Finney Smith kicks to Bridges. That shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Irving dishes to McGee. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one. McGee's got 7 points in the game.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges with the steal. There's the pass to Claxton. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Team foul.
Bridges against Irving. Shoots the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Shot from the wing. That one a little long.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. Mavericks trailed by 4. And here is Doncic. Will it go? Drives to the hoop. Basket good.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. Pass to Dinwiddie. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Doncic against Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he's good on the second. 34 seconds left in the first. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Launches it. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 8.
And it's all thanks to Kyrie and his defense. He gets the steal, and it leads to a fast break right away.
And they recover it. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Doncic with it.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Both free throws good from McGee. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end the quarter.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, up 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your next U-Net team. Turn it up, Nets.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got JaVale McGee. Green is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
From deep. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Traps in the tray.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bridges for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Mavericks trail by 4. Nobody near Irving. Offline with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving finds Green with the drive, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's tipped. On the wing, Irving, covered by Johnson. McGee inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry's checked in for Bridges. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dinwiddie.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Irving. McGee, the pass to Irving. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. On the Mavericks with some changes. Bertanis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And it's all evened up. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Bangs home the trifecta.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Three-pointer. Harris against Hardaway. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his first points of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's McGee. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Claxton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Doncic. Misses off the left iron. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First personal foul. Team second.
Free throw good, Curry. The Nets with the lead. The drive by Simmons. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. For three. McGee's shot is off. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry gets the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Curry finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Bertans' shot is good.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. The one thing we got to do is we can't...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the Nets' 5.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Watanabe.
Oh, my!
Nice finish.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The drive by Simmons. No good that time.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot is good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
McGee, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The drive by Simmons. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Bullock. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And the 3 ball is good. Bullock's got 5 now.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside, Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The offensive rebound. And Doncic throws it down.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And McGee kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to McGee. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shot's good by Watanabe. It's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The first one falls.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Curry, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three for Doncic. Here's Wood. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
For Dallas, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Simmons checked in for the Nets. All free throws good from Wood. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. Beyond the arc. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Bridges has got 22.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Wood with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Back to Doncic. Here's Irving. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Mavericks leading by 5. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Here's Kleber. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Looking to get back on track here. To take the lead. And Johnson leaves it in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. Outside Irving. They need this. Kleber inside. Simmons is there. Shot clock at 6. A fadeaway. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hardaway with a wide open look. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Dinwiddie outside. To the right side. Here's Claxton. McGee with the block. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. They get the rebound. And Doncic is right there. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks. And so he hits the technical free throw. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Irving.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Back to McGee over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Wood finds Doncic. Puts up a 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Offensive rebound on the wing. Bridges from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. That makes no sense.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Curry's checked in for Dinwiddie. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Curry passes to Simmons. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Wood kicks to Doncic. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Passes it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Inside. McGee. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest. And that's a big shot from Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
Claxton the pass to Curry. Got it! 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Doncic. A 3-ball. Can't knock in the 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win and really
two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Josh Green out there with Christian Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 2.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
McGee with a steal. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Doncic missing. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Pass to Irving. To the paint. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Boy, whenever Doncic is in a position to be creative with his size, vision, and ball skills, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Durant, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Left side, Durant. Over Wood. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Paul from downtown. Here's Booker. Oh, McGee with the block. On the break. Here's Irving. McGee has an open look. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Kogi on the wing. Ayton finds Paul. Here's Booker. Kogi on the wing. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And Durant slams it home.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Here's Paul, following the score by Dallas. And here's Booker. Ayton inside, covered by McGee. The kick out to Paul. From behind the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them, keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
McGee for 3. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Kogi into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Drains the triple. Booker's got 5 points.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Doncic passes to Irving. Wood, a screen on Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this field.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second one.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And it's Paul off the drive. Durant with it. Guarded now by Wood. Okogie on the wing. Paul against Doncic. Clock is at 3. Paul, the open look. Outside for Booker. The 3 is up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team foul.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Irving with a deep 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court right now for Dallas. Christian Wood out there with Josh Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Booker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Bertans checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
For Dallas, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard. Hey, we all know how lethal a shooter Davis Bertans is. I mean, he can knock it down from deep with the best of them. And he's doing all of this despite losing half a finger as a child. Sometimes those disabilities or differences can actually be the fuel for somebody refining their skill at a high level.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
To the wing, right side. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Bertans lost half of that right ring finger in an accident when he was just 13 years old.
But you know, B.A., he never let it get in the way of his basketball dreams. It's amazing that even after that event, that accident, he was able to become a long-range marksman. Remarkable.
Now here's Booker. 20 points for him. Paul finds Booker. And there's 1:38 left in the second period. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Shoots. And it's Doncic missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's gotten his third basket of the night. Here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
The Suns have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Booker, and Booker throws it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
This one for 3. The shot, no good. This Maverick squad struggling. Now here's Doncic. 24 points for him. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From the arc. He can't hit that time. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22 and more. Irving, the pass to Bertans. The 3-ball. That one no good. Phoenix has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Bullock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Biyombo. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock.
Both good from the line that time. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's Warren missing. Dallas is shooting the rock at 58%.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. T.J. Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
Well, following the bubble, Warren missed nearly 2 full seasons of play.
Yeah, really a shame, B.A., because he was on a trajectory as a scorer that had him approaching elite status, but he was kept out back-to-back seasons with consecutive stress fractures in his left foot. But through hard work, Warren has recovered, and I hope he can regain the form he showed in 2020.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Warren missing. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. An open look for Irving. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Here's Baisley. He's covered by Bertans. Pass to Shaman. Lets it fly. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. The 17-footer. They get it again. McGee. Outside Bertans. Here's McGee. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Here's Shamet. The shot that time not on target. Bertans with some nice D. To the right side. Pass to Bullock. It's stolen. Here's Shamet. From deep. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Shamet. To the inside. Biyombo, good. Biyombo's got his first points of the game.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Here's Irving. Good.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Shamet into the lane. Outside Ross. And it's all from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. He takes it in. Irving. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Baisley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Wood is checked in for Bertans. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in for Bullock.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. All alone. Good on the jump shot.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ball finds Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
The try by Irving. And the bucket is good. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Dwight Powell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Paul.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For 3, Durant. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Christian Wood. He's out there with Dwight Powell. Josh Green out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Ntilikina in at the point.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late day handles. Not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
Nice shot by Okogie.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Powell outside. Pass to Irving. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes it even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Ntilikina.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Applying pressure at both ends tonight is Josh Okogie. Nice scoring outburst from him.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Back to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And he gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Irving for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
The coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
They get it back. Pass to Booker. Fades back. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Suns.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Paul into the lane. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Irving. From the elbow. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Durant with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Okogie. Takes the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's McGee. Second chance shot. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So it's the...
lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So the next starting five, we've got Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Paul, got a hand on it. Bridges with it, now guarded by Booker. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now Bridges following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. From deep, Johnson. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Out to the right wing. From downtown. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Pass to Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Booker the pass to Durant. Takes the three. From the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. On the wing, Bridges. All alone. And that one hits back iron. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Booker at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bridges outside. Fires for 3 and stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Took it the length and buries the 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Pass to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the shot by Chris Paul. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. And he gets it to go. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Bridges. From past the arc. And they get it back. Tries again. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn leading by 5. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Ball outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't get it to fall. Bridges inside. Defended by Booker. Bridges shot. Good.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Home. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Nets leading by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Claxton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Paul dishes to Booker. Okogie, the pass to Booker. To the middle. Down low. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Finney Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
And this is something Durant has really improved over the years. A talented defender who can now guard multiple positions.
And so it's Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Outside for Durant. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Claxton. Lets it go with the 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Durant against Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
And yes, it's good. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
You know, the thinking is defensively, you're trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit? Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Paul, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
So it's Brooklyn now. Bridges outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Johnson, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Chris Paul. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Joe Harris comes in for Bridges, and Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
KD on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Another shot. Durant down low. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Inside. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by O'Neal. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Simmons. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Simmons got 8.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Finished off the break. That's 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of...
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
For those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
KD's shot is good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
The Nets shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns trail by 20.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Biyombo, no luck. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. For 3, Harris. Claxton the pass to Harris. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Baisley. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Simmons. Nice D from Warren. Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ross kicks to Biyombo. Over Curry. Biyombo, no luck. Nets leading by 20. Simmons passes to Harris. They need this one. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 12 in the game.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Payne in the post. Curry meets him. Outside Warren. And it's good from the elbow. Warren's got his first bucket of the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix. And the Nets also making a change. Watanabe's checked in. Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Curry with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
O'Neal misses. Suns trail by 21.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:26 left in the third. And here is Curry. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Brooklyn leading by 19. For 3, Harris. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. From deep 3-point range, shots good by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ross for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the basket by Curry.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, a burst of speed from Terrence Ross. His athleticism shining on that particular drive.
From deep. Harris, no good. Suns trail by 20.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience. Oh, that's unbelievable. Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And so it's Brooklyn with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's T.J. Warren, and there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Baisley into the power forward. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Basin. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Booker in for Ross. Here's KD. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ayton, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Dinwiddie outside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's KD. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score it.
Here's Bridges. Off the left rim and out. Suns trail by 17. Ayton inside. Over Claxton. And it's Ayton missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton trying to break free. KD's shot is good. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. 15-point game. Shamet kicks to KD. Connects from 3-point range. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. KD's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. It's stolen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Josh Okogie's ability to create offense for his team with his defensive ability on display right there.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it's Shamet missing. Nets leading by 10. Here's Dinwiddie. Johnson for 3. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Paul passes to Ayton. There's the dish to Booker. Shoots a fader. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Simmons. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Durant, wide open, he fires. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
So he comes up empty at the line. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good, Ayton.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Ayton up top. No good with the fallback jumper.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And in the win, a comfort.